Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. Thank you so much for watching my video and thank you so much for subscribing. Today I'm doing a storytime discussion to talk a little bit about lessening the ego and trying on more humility. So recently I was out and about and I did something that made me feel super embarrassed. I made an error and for some reason it made me feel so uncomfortable that I made this small error. And so when I got home, I thought about the error I'd made. And I realized that I felt embarrassed and uncomfortable because I'm still reasonably full of ego. And it was time to gain a little bit more humility. I am somebody who still has a hard time apologizing first when I know I am wrong. And that is one example of how we can tell that we still have a little bit too much ego, too much of a chip on our shoulder. The goal is to become enlightened, become more knowledgeable, understanding, wise. And we do that by trying on more humility. We become more humble when we learn how to accept our mistakes, own up to them, own them, learn to apologize when we've made a mistake. When things are going really well in our lives, we don't always have to tell every single person or share it on social media what we've got, what good things we've got going on. When we do a kind act, we don't have to tell everyone about the kind act we just did. We've got a great physical feature. We learn that we don't have to show everyone that great physical feature. We become more humble. We learn humility. We try it on and we learn to embrace it. I know talking about humility isn't a sexy conversation to have. And I definitely don't think it's a conversation that's had enough. It's because when we are trying to be more humble, the goal is to really not even talk about the good things we've got going on much at all. Humility is just doing. And not bragging about it. Doing and maybe never even sharing about what we've done. Doing and releasing. Doing the good act being a beautiful person and not really even talking about it, bringing it up. Maybe nobody will ever know. Trying on humility means saying I'm sorry first. Trying on humility means doing that kind act and never telling anyone. Trying on humility is having a great physical attribute and not showing it off. Trying on humility is releasing the ego in order to become a more enlightened being, someone with more knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. That is the goal in this life. There's nothing sexy about talking about humility, but it is one of the most beautiful traits that a person can have. And I believe it's actually one of the most difficult to acquire, because that requires not even mentioning it. So, will you all join me in trying to lessen our egos, become people with more humility? Will you join me in the path to become a more enlightened being? Will you come with me and try on humility in this life? So that's where I'll end this video today. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, bye.